Hi guys. So as you know, we are making a series on Kotlin basics for beginner, and in our last video we have checked how we can use conditions for if else in our Kotlin, and today we are going to learn about while loop, basically loops, how we can implement loops in Kotlin. So to, for example, sometime you need to execute an statement multiple times, then we need to use some loops in any programming language, like we have to use loop, while loop, do while, or for loops. So we are going to learn about while and do while today, and also we are going to learn about range and how we can use the when statement in Kotlin. So for example, you have switch in Java, so we are going to learn about how we can use when statement. We don't have switch statement in Kotlin, we have to use when statement in Kotlin. So let's get started. So let me make a new file here, and let's name it as basically loops example, loops and when example, right? So I'm making a new file. Oh sorry, I have to, let me delete it once. I need to make a Kotlin class or file. Yeah, so let's name it as loops and when example. That's a file. Yeah, we have made a file, and let me make a function main. Let's just give it a name as example. Sorry, what am I doing? Yeah, this is function main, sorry. And let's get started. So first of all guys, we have to check, we have to learn about what is while condition, and what is while loop and do while loop in Kotlin, and when we should be using it. So what basically, what is a loop? So when we need to execute a set of statements, when we need to execute set of statements multiple time, then we use loops in either Kotlin or Java. So for example, you have to print a variable animal 5 to 6 times, or if you have to increase a or you have to show a count, like countdown timer or something like that. So you have to use loops for that. So let's learn about while loop, that is how we can use while loop. So for example, we have a variable that is I, whose value is greater than 0, whose value is 0. And so basically, how we can use while. So while, we can say it like this, while, and we have to put a condition here. So sorry, so when I is less than 2, what we have to do is print, what we can say, uh, we can print anything. Let me print I am in loop, right? So here what is happening, we have a variable whose value is 0, and we have a condition that is I is less than 2. So let's give it a name. I am using I, and because we know this is less than 2, and so it is going to print I am in a loop. So what is going to happen, it is going to be in a, let me show it to you by running. So it is going to be in an infinite loop, because it, this condition remains always true, and it keep on printing the I am in loop thing, because we are not increasing the value of I. And and let's see how you will see that in an example, how that is working. Just a minute. So it is taking some time. Yeah, you will see, like because we are either not increasing the value of I, and it is always less than 2. So it gone into an infinite loop, and it is going to print the value I am in loop, I am in loop. So for this, we have, what we have to do is we have to do I plus plus, right? Now what will happen is, it is going to come into first condition. How the function is going to work, it will check, yes, I is less than 2, it is going to print the value, and then it is going to increase it by 1. Again it is going to check, and again it will check. So now let's run it and see. Stop and rerun. So you will see, yeah, it is going to print in 2 times, because after then the value is going to be increased by more than, it will be more than 2, value of I is going to increase. So this is how a while loop works. And if we put a condition here, like for example in the first example, so it is going to be an infinite loop. So same way you can do anything like that. You have value of I is 5 and check it. So here the value of I is already less than 2, so it is not going to print anything. And we can, if you want, you can do anything, you can put any condition here and it is going to work. It will work in this way. This is how a while condition work in, basically in Kotlin. And also if you want, another thing, another way we have to, another thing which we have in Kotlin is a do while loop. So in while loop, what is happening, and the condition is, the while loop is checking the condition first. But in do while loop, what happens is, it is going to first do the, let me take the number here, the value is like 10. Then in do while loop, what is it is going to do is, first it is going to execute, and then it is going to check number is less than 10, right? Or we can say number is less than equals to 10. So, and here print again, I am in loop. So what is it is going to do is, it is going to first execute this, then it is going to check the condition for the second time. So when we run it, it is going to print the value, I am in loop. And because number is not less than 10, so as you know, because this is 10 and it is not less than 10, so it won't execute again. But if we do it like this, number is less than 10, and again we run it, so what is going to happen, again it is going to win an infinite loop, because it is doing the print in this, and then it is checking the condition. Here what we can do is, we can just simply oh sorry, not I, we have number here. Let's increase the value of number, and let's stop and rerun it. So it is going to print the value, I am in loop, then it is going to increase it by 1, like 9, now it is 10. And then in it going to check the number, and then it is going to execute. So what is happening in the function, first we assign the number as a value of integer as 9, then we do the print first, then we increasing the number by 1, that is 10, and we are checking 10 is not less than 10, so it is going to execute it like this. So this is the thing, guys, you can use while and do while loop in Kotlin. So basically while it checks the condition first, then it is going to execute, and it do while first execute the function, then it is going to check the condition. So also, for example, if we take the, if you want to just simply create an infinite loop, you can do it like this, because it is taking always getting the value as true, so it will come into an infinite loop. Yeah. And so let's not do it like this, and stop and rerun. Yeah. So yeah, this is how, guys, you can check how while and do while loop you can use when you want to execute a statement, a set of statement multiple times. You can use while and do while loop. And also after this, guys, what we are going to learn about today is range in Kotlin. So we have a number, right? So we have to check, we have another variable, let's take it like this, uh, result, we can create it, result equals to, and number in 1 is 8. That is how uh, we can check the things in not number, that is that's a range. So basically we are what we are doing, we are checking number in 1 to 8. So we are checking the value of a result if it's true, like number is in 1 to 8. Basically in this is how range works in Kotlin. So 9 is not in 1 to 8, so it is going to be in false. Let's take it as like this 9. So when we use in directly, it is going to be take the upper bound variables like upper bound integers 1 and 9 also in this. And there is another way, so in which it won't take the upper bounds. So what number in 1, and we can define is until 9. In this it is not going to take the upper bound values in the range condition, so 9 is not included. So this is how you can use range. Basically you can just simply type like number in 100. You can do it like this, and you can simply check for any variable, like, and this is how this you can define a range. And same way you can define this in loops as well. So this is how range works in Kotlin. Number in for checking anything. And so another thing which we have to learn today is when statement. So let's take a variable, and we will take city equals to Delhi, right? And now let's take one thing. If city equals to Pune, what we are going to do, print city is Pune. And same way what we are going to do, we are going to put else if city equals to, we can check Pune, or we can check Bangalore and cities, Bangalore or something like this. And same we can put another examples, any city name you want, city Delhi, Gurgaon, cities, right? And in at the end we can use else city, we can use print city is not in the list, right guys? And city is not a Gurgaon, let's take it as Delhi as well. And cities, so let's print it, let's run it. What we are going to have, city is Delhi, right? So when we are going to use when statement in Kotlin is, like for example we have multiple else if in this condition. So what we can do is, rather than doing this, we can, let me comment this out, simply we can use when city, and we can define simple is like that, city Pune, and then we are going to have an arrow, print city is Pune. Another city we can have Goa, and the city is Goa. Then we are going to print city is Goa, and another one is Delhi, print city is Delhi, and we will have so this is how you can define. Else we are going to define city not listed, right? So we are using the when statement, and else city is not listed. Let's run it, and you will see, yeah, we will have city is not listed. So guys, this is how you can use the when statement. Also what we can do is, let's take it here as a number equals to 10, and when number, we can use it in like this. When is, what is the number we have taken? 10. Number is 7, number is 2, we can check. Number is 3, number is 10, and else we city not city, number is 7, you can simply write number is 7. Number is 2, is 3, and else not listed, we can simply say. I'm just taking an example. So this is let's check it and run it. It should be not listed, but number is 10. So what we can do is, we can also use range in it, in 8, 10, and we can write print in list, and let's run it. So it should be in list. Also guys, you can use when statement in simply in a as an expression. So we can use it like this: well, result equals to this, and we can simply print result, and this can be used like this. And let's run it. Okay, no, so basically this is Kotlin.unit. We are not printing anything, we are not assigning any value, or you can assign the value here as well. Well, result will be equals to, when number is 7, you can assign any value. In 8 to 10, you can assign any integer, whatever you have taken, and it will get printed. So we are not assigning any value here, we are already printing. So yeah, and so this is how you can use when statement, and you can use it as an expression as well. In Java we have switch, but in Kotlin we can use the when statement. So guys, this is all about how you can use while, do while loops, and how range works in Kotlin, and how you can use when statement in Kotlin. So this is it for today guys. Do let me know if you want me to make any videos on any specific topic, and till then, keep, do comment, do subscribe, and do like the video, and share it with your friends as well. Till then, cheers guys, and bye. In our next video we are going to learn about for loop, and another more topics about Kotlin. Cheers guys, bye, thanks for watching.